tea. Aaron's just made a really yummer's roast. Absolutely amazing. We've not had a proper roast dinner since, well, probably like November, because obviously with Christmas we were both really ill, so we didn't really have a proper one. We did have a really good one at Aaron's mum, which was amazing. It was like pulled lamb, but I haven't had a roast chicken for a long time, and he did really well. So I actually calculated up like all the calories on it, and it was just over 500 calories for the whole meal. For the veg, the chicken, I had some potatoes, which would have been less if I hadn't had 3. As you've probably noticed, these things in the corner, they are picture frames, which were waiting to go up on the wall above me. But we haven't quite decided what's actually going to go in there. Quite sure if we're going to put pictures of places that we've been, or pictures of the forest, or maybe like a small picture of like, or it'll be a big picture, but breezy small in a nice forest picture. I'm not quite sure what we'll do. Any suggestions? Let me know. Yummy Reeses Pieces. So last night I was going to watch The Evil Dead, and I did probably watch maybe like 20 minutes of it before I thought, wait a minute, it's getting a bit late. I don't want to be up all night with nightmares. I love horror films. They're amazing. Probably like my favourite genre. I find them really fun. I'm not really like super scared, apart from Paranormal Activity, the first one when it first came out. Oh my gosh. I sat there all through the whole thing going, oh my god, I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it. But it was so good. It was really good. It's probably one of my favourites. Does anybody else get it? Like when you're not really like scared of horror films, like things don't really scare you, but you might have a little bit of a nightmare. But I suppose it's different. If you have a nightmare and you're involved in it, it's kind of really scary. Yeah, that's scary. But if you're just watching something, you're not really in it. So it's not really happening to you. So you don't really get scared. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm speaking very fast. I'm sorry. I'll slow it down a bit. Got all excited about having roast dinners and Reese's Pieces. Yummy Reese's Pieces. So I bought this candle the other day. It's actually from B&M. It is the Gingerbread Man candle. Doesn't really smell of gingerbread though. And I think it was like $3.99. And it's a massive candle. I mean, if I put my hand there, you can see, about the size of my hand. Hands are pretty big. It's like one of them big jar things. It comes with like the lid and stuff. Aaron was a bit sick of my Bath and Body Works one, even though it's nearly finished. So I thought I'd better get another one. And I know he's not really a big fan of gingerbread, but I didn't think it really smelt that gingerbready. It's more vanilla-y. I'm gonna get on with watching The Evil Dead. It's the remake though. Not as good as the original. I have seen it before. The original is amazing. If you haven't seen it, give it a watch. It's quite scary. At the moment, they've just found the basement. If you haven't seen it, I won't say any more. If you guys ever go to a cabin and you find a creepy basement and you're silly enough to go down there and you find a really creepy room with stuff hanging around that kind of looks like it's all cult related, and if you find something lying on an altar that might look like a book wrapped in a plastic bag that's then wrapped in barbed wire, don't open it. Leave it alone. Just close the door and walk away. It's only going to end in disaster. And another thing, don't say I'll be right back, because you won't be back. You'll be dead. You always end up dead. Or you end up with something being sliced off. Or you'll have an arm off. You won't be who you were when you left. So, little rule, don't say it. Just don't. Don't do it to yourself. It was really cool to watch an entertaining film, The Evil Dead. If you can, like I said, give it a go. It's really fun. But in the meantime, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget, remember the little things.